Call me the 10th member of Twice because I want to know, what is love? Come on, be my love. Come on, be my love, baby. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this. Welcome to this new series on my channel. We'll see how long this lasts. This might be one episode, who knows? This new series called Oh How Romantic. A series in which I will discuss my love life and just love in general, because I think it's a very interesting topic and I think it needs to be discussed more. Yeah. Before I start, this series is inspired by this user on TikTok. She has a series called Is It Due to My Lack of Experience, in which she talks about her love life and microanalyze it. And I really like that series. So I said, let me do that before myself. Hope y'all enjoy it. I don't know what love feels like. That's a banger, actually. What the fuck? That was a start. I never really understood the feeling of love. I know how other emotions feel. Like, the basics. We have happiness, sadness, anger, disappointment, anxiety. But love has always been a very complicated one for me, which made me question if I'm aromantic. It really has. I have a really weird way of experiencing love. And I don't know how it feels. I know how it feels when I give love to others, and like when I see how happy it makes me happy. But when others give it to me, I'm kind of like, what? So yeah, that sounds really mean. I'm sorry to my friends who are watching this. It's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. I've never like, I'd like to think that my friends like me, maybe love me. I would say out of all my friendships, maybe like one or two that I'm like confident about. That I'm like, okay, this is for show, you know. I think it has to do with my love languages, and I don't actually know what my love languages are, because I've taken so many of those online tests where it's like, what is your love language? And they're all different every single time. Like, I think I know my love language to others, but would that be the same for me? I don't know, because I think I'm scared of love. I think that's why I don't know how to feel it, or I don't know how it feels, because love requires you to be vulnerable, and I don't like being vulnerable. Vulnerability is a big thing for me, and it's really scary. Shout out to my therapist. She would be so proud of me right now. I'm talking about my feelings, but I'm really scared to be vulnerable, and I think love requires you to do that, because otherwise it's not real love. And like I said, having a hard time being vulnerable with your friends is kind of like, what the fuck? Like, I'll be able to do it, and then I regret it, and I'm like, guys, that literally never happened. What are you talking about? I did not tell you about my feelings. What the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. You're acting crazy right now. Me gaslighting my friends, like, I never said that. What are you talking about? What do you mean I cried on the phone to you? No, I didn't. You're actually crazy. You're insane. You need to be locked away. Actually, okay, I don't do that anymore. I've changed, guys. I'm a changed person. I'm better now. But yeah, I have a really fucked up understanding of love, also because of the way I was brought up, and due to um experiences and shit like that in my life that have led me to kind of not have a clear understanding of what love is. One of those things being growing up in an abusive household, and not really having my parents express love to me in like a healthy way. Or if they would, it would be like, if they hurt me, they would have to afterwards be like, but we love you, you know that, right? And I'm like, do you? Why is the sun all up in my shot? You making me look like I'm so pale. I'm not this pale, you guys, I swear. I have some melanin in me. Somewhat. Anyways, so yeah, that, and then also abandonment is a big thing for me. I have really bad abandonment issues, like really bad, because people leave, and that really fucks with me. So yeah, I I lost a loved one at a very young age, which was my grandfather. Shout out to him. He slayed, from what I remember at least. And it was really weird because he was like, like he always said he loved me and he always showed me that love. And I feel like as a kid I kind of knew what love was from certain people, but then when they would hurt me or like leave me and that hurt me, it was like, but you said you loved me, why would you leave me? You say you love me, why did you die? What the fuck? And then as I got older with like friendships, I had a lot of friends abandon me. I'm making my life sound so sad. God damn. Well, it kind of is, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I had like a lot of friendships where the person would abandon me or hurt me and abandon me, and I'll be like, now why'd you do that for? What the fuck? I thought we had something special. So that also fucked with my perception of love because, again, if you love me, why would you hurt me and leave me? That just makes no sense, right? Like, you're acting crazy right now. What do you mean you want to leave me? What is wrong with you? So that really fucks with you. And at one point, I told myself I would never get attached or be vulnerable with anyone because I was scared that they would take that from me and hurt me and leave again. And did I stick to that? No, I didn't. Because guess what? Kept getting hurt. I would say now I'm quite like comfortable and secure in my current friendships, like my close friends. I have my girlies, the squad, the gang, my squirrel friends, if I do say so myself. And I'm quite comfortable with them. And I would think they're not going to leave me right now. I really hope not. But there are still like some friendships where I'm like, I thought we would be close and be friends for a long time, but we went our separate ways. Or we're like we just don't align anymore. I've definitely gotten better at accepting that relationships end and that people change. It's still very hard, but like I'm not like crying, screaming, throwing up over it. I'm just kind of like, this hurts, but it's okay because it's just part of life. It's part of growth. I've become so much more like philosophical and intelligent. Guys, I'm so smart. Wow, I'm so sly. So yeah, that's my experience with love, romantic and platonic. Actually, I haven't talked about my romantic love, have I? No, I have not. Platonic friendships. Romantically, I've been in several relationships since a young age, since I was like 14, and they all failed. None of those relationships worked out. They all ended because, well, one of them ended because we were better off as friends, and the rest were heartbreak. Okay, one of them was a man, and girl, do you mind? One of them was a man, and I was like, I really don't fuck with you. Yeah, so one of them was a man, so that one I don't want to really count it. I mean, it was a relationship. Did it last? Not really. And another one was like we are better off as friends, and we are still friends to this day. Love you, Pookie. And the others were heartbreak because just well, one of them was out of my control, out of her control because of homophobia. Fuck you, homophobia. I was happy in that relationship. And the other one was we just didn't work out, and I ended up being really hurt in the end because I over romanticized the relationship and being like, wow, she's the one. She was not. You know what's bad when your friends have to sit you down and be like, girl, what the fuck? Get it together. This ain't it for you, okay? Stand up. Like my friends usually have to be like, get the fuck up, bitch. What is wrong with you? You're better than this. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And I stood up. And was I heartbroken? Yes. Did it make me think, what is wrong with me and why am I so unlovable? Yes, it did. But hey, we made it through. It's been like, I've been single for 2 years now? 3 years? 2 years. Yeah. And I've been fine. I've been working on myself. I decided that I'm not going to jump to any more relationships until I know I'm ready. And I've just been in therapy. Shout out to my therapist. Yeah. So that's been my relationship with love as of up to the current point. It's very fucked up, and